Yes. Wicked tonic, bro. Let me coax a smile out of y'all. Let me tell a joke 10 different ways. To see if you start, to see if this fire will come from a spark. Come from this tender that you just shaved off the tree. So it look like hair for a while till it's not, till it's belongs in and on. Over somebody's fireplace. I get so insane. With my awesome I say, awesome again, there goes the brain. There goes the ding that you heard like a bell, but it's a different instrument. Stop looking down, dog. The sound will affect them the same way. This Alexa needs to get drank. Then you can get all the vitamins within. All of him is just encompassing all of this. Yes, it's empowering, like there's truth in it. Why you doing this, dog? Why you chomping at my ass like you're just a guy attached to a chain trying to get Mario real bad? All of your one-ups wouldn't help because you're gonna get dead and start to lose hope. It's when you start dying over and over again that you just can't put an end to this shit. Sometimes you should just end that shit. I bet we'd be better off. No, not at all. I'm just trying to get way too dark. And I couldn't fake it because you know I love you a lot. The biggest heart. The biggest one I want color a color that doesn't belong on the heart. Because I've never seen it before and that way I'm like a child. Maybe we can have some cereal when we're done and talk about good stuff to each other. I only say stuff I want to hear myself, that's how you should do it as well. But it's so artificial hard when you start to talk. Artificial intelligence inside your dome. So I hit with the baseball bat till it's broke like a beehive and the bees make that buzz sound. Yes, I'm buzzed now. By just talking a bunch and moving my lips and waiting for words and waiting for vibration because that's life when it evolves on itself. It just spiraled from out of a shell. Yes. This is the Fibonacci code, dog. That was something Italian, but my Italian voice has stopped, and I got the English one. Off this English child, I just want to offer you some of this now. I'm not feeble-headed and dumb like y'all, I just got smart, like I was before. Yes, this was an old intelligence I remember somehow. Yes. Flow, FOMO, miracles for yo. Like this was ice with the poke. We get into the net, but we don't. Yes, they thought we would have lost because they way too good. Look at the stature, they're bigger than us. How we gonna measure up? You always trying to measure stuff. Is that where your confidence comes? Come on, dog. Think about like your soul doesn't have a dick at all, it's just your physical. Now he's talking about without a towel, with the locker room off ball, and then we file out, and then just defiling your wife by giving her compliments. That's the worst thing you could have done. Cause now she's gonna get spoiled. Yes. I wanna burn my hands some more. I wanna just give this offering on this little altar, dog. Alternate stuff, alternate realities when I start to talk. All of what I said could have been something else, and I fucking know this before I fucking said it out loud. Yes, my salad dressing was raw. It could get you sick, but this type of sickness, you'll get big real quick and then you'll be way more strong than you have ever been. I love getting sick, cause when I get big, it's like I press reset and I feel way more good, way more good. Yes, take this by the tonsils, pulling out a wickedest doctor that there was. Y'all need to know it's not Kevorkian. I want you to live way longer than you thought that you shouldn't live anymore. Because I want to see one good thing in you, dog. I'm bringing it out with some of this flow. It's like the fucking running with bulls every time that I talk. It's gonna be a little spark, a little glow, then I'll bring it up to from what it was. Like it's a tree from out a seedling that you found in the yard. Speed time up, but just for this, for right now. My Eskimo heart will start to melt for y'all. I feel like I've known you my whole life, but we just met somehow. Boom. The lights go dark for us and this matinee that we watch with a bunch of big ass ants that's trying to eat everyone. And then John Candy will laugh at some of this tragic stuff I had to have said because nobody else could have said it like this. And there's no other way I could have said it to y'all, bitch. This is what it was, some fine satin or linen, whatever type of shit that they sew. I got the crowded dome. I got it's made out of fucking scarecrow stuff. What do you call that? Hey, you stuff with its clothes. I'm not keeping crows away. I'm not keeping the wish. She'll light me up with the fire she throw. She's like Super Mario. She had a mushroom earlier on. She hasn't got hit yet because if she did it, shit would be gone. This town that she's gifted. Now look, a gift horse again. When I start to spit, I stare at my finger like something's gonna manifest. No, I have a small colony. Y'all can't see it with the microscope because it's too realistic. Yes, then I laugh like the Truman Show. I need a bunch of cameras following me around. I'm really not that happy, dog. When I start to spit, I use up my happy juice I got in my head. And then I have to replenish that shit. So I'm just a grumpy as shit. Like I'm a fucking dwarf. I just want to eat out of bits. Is that asking too much? She don't go for short, guys. Why you live in this house, bitch, so we can do your cleaning and cooking and we don't get shit in return? I'll be happy if one of us got a little pussy for their dick. And it's a little dick indeed. That's why we whistle so much. Maybe we've learned to please ourselves. Maybe it's not something that needs to be spoken out loud. Maybe it's the code that I figured out. The cheat won't let the screen when it start. Up, up, down, down. A couple other moves. A couple other what I'ma do. Until this is all just gonna form. But it's like a waterfall, but it somehow grows in mid-fall. Shit. This wasn't fall at all. This was when it was fall. When the sun was more in the day than it usually was. I like the winter more, but hit me with the autumn. That's my favorite stuff because I like Halloween, dog. Just the feel of it. You can feel when the mist fucking floats in this shit, and we start to get more ghoulish than when we ever did. Winnie will wear a fucking sheet, but he didn't do Halloween. This is just a little thing, like he goes for a retreat with some of our friends. Some of our friends are his? Yes, because it happened like this. And the honey gets dipped with his paw, then he's it. And they eat some of it. Like this is more scrumptious. It's yummy and tummy. It's getting it all over himself. Too bad he's so racist. Fucking Winnie the Pooh is racist as shit. Because I said. Yes. Making up a bunch of stuff that sounds like it would be true. I'm not making up anything, dog. It's just the fucking inner thoughts and how it starts to fluctuate in the path I took. Paths are for to be walking on. I like to blaze them, but sometimes it's hard. And the poison ivy or the oak will infect my entire arm. I need some help. I need a little aloe vera because I heard that one time. Or is that just for mosquito bites? Is that when the sun hits us too much? The type we do not like? Why don't black people get some, but that's the way God made them. Busting out some more of this headlight so he won't cheat anymore. Then I make it into a song with a fucking video info. I hope that he had a little bit of that progressive type shit. Change your voice like you're black, like aloe vera in this bitch. No, that's aloe black with the M&Ms. Yes. Tongue twist and tie myself. I can't move at all. Shit, I need some help. This is the worst feeling I've ever got. And it's like I feel like God doesn't help me at all in this moment because my hands have zip ties on them. Yes. My fluid talk's starting to get funky now. I'm starting to trip too much. This baton's gonna get thrown into the crowd. Maybe it'll fall into the sewer and it'll get lost. Maybe a crocodile come along. Like, remember when we said we're Seminoles? There's a lot of crocodiles around. Yes, they can't grin at me too much. They grin at dog like they know something I don't know about. Yes, they're sneaky as fuck. They could have been a bunch of ninjas the way they grin so much. I feel paranoid like they're talking about me in their little alligator talk. can. But they're extensions of myself with the longer tails. I wish my tail could grow like that for balance. Simply when I sip some more of this beer, I start to crack because I like the taste when it hits. Yes, hit on some more subjects like I just took the top of the pyramid off, along with the volcano, cause I want to erupt. I want some of these blocks to be pulled up the hardest places you could ever pull them, dog. You'll be sweating so much, you'll be beyond exhausted. You couldn't go to sleep because your muscles would tense up, and you'd start to have seizures, but back then they didn't know what to call it. Give me some more of my salmon if you dry it out right. I won't get sick, I won't get this lie right in my intestines, because we've already figured out this could kill someone. It wasn't something else, it was what they ate just now. Boom. Salmonella poisoning. Was that right? Was that for fish? I know it's on the scales of a reptilian. Yes, so wash your hands when you're done petting them. Why pet them? It's not like they're gonna be happy that you did. They couldn't even tell the difference. I bet they can't feel their skin. I bet they don't have any feelings, dog, because they aren't like us. Humanoids with a bunch of color brush. The color was added to the brush, so at first it wasn't color at all. Yes, completed a picture in 6 days, and I rest on the last. I should be resting on this shit, except I celebrate the Sabbath on a Saturday like I'm Jewish in this bitch. That's just the way that it is. Yes, I'm not taking anything away from what y'all was, and what your pie charts was wrong with was some of this love I'm just fuzzy-wuzzy with and wanna give you some. Your barber was fucked because they didn't keep my hair in a jar and mark it so everyone know. It's like getting an autograph, but word way more. Yes, some of this DNA could sprout some of my clothes. You just put in the bag like everyone else. Man, you should have had a clue by the way that I talk, but by the way that I carry myself and this fucking glow that I can't stop. Yes, it's like a glow stick and you just pop the molly, son. You just pop the wheelie to get some of this shit on the soil was soft. Your wheels would start to spin. You start to get stuck. The griffin talons need to get chopped. They're scraping people too much. People bleeding all over the rug. We need to clean this up. The gauze from the mummy could do the job, except that's all dirty and old as fuck. Yes, it's got a bunch of viruses that have been around for a while. Have you heard that one that's worse than mumps? I can't remember the name was or how it looked, because that's a long time ago. And reincarnation is a bitch where you can't remember your previous lives, but that's just the way that it is. You could say that about a lot of stuff. Fuck McDonald's, I tasted Tom and one. The double stock, they didn't stock enough. And some of this cheese tasted rancid, like it's made with cheese that was rotten. Maybe it's cheese made out of the moon. When Jerry is running away from Tom, yes, he was offended by one of my sayings, by one of what I said to them. He was offended, yes. What did I do about it? Offer him a relationship where I could apologize. Now that's the start to build this bridge. Yes, now it's a bunch of builder blocks inside my head. All this tinsel from the tree, dog. I get spiritual. I'm full of the season now, and it hasn't even started, not around the bend. But when she come with a banjo to play my favorite song, then I start to say this like a chess game that I just won. Yes, I want to rub it in like salt on an open wound. If it hurts you some, it pleasures me, son. And I just want to put a couple thumbs up. Like, what girl loves the 49ers the most? That's on a different shirt that was red that you'll probably never sew. Cause it's embarrassing, son. Yes, hand toss some more of this. What I need to put the toppings on. They're called flatbread and put it in the oven because it's hard. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven. Listen to all them. Listen to all them. Boom. TWA. Nice.